we tend to set expectations quite quickly, and when it comes to anime and manga, you look at the cover and you go, above the MILFs? Or is one of them a MILF and the twins? Are there figurines of this shit? And if there are, where can I buy them? And you kind of already know whether you will like it or not, right? Well, we all know that is not always the case with things like that. So let me invite you on a little journey, which at times might not be for the faint of heart. Let's see whether the shows actually break my expectations or not. On today's list to be dissected is Komi Can't Communicate. Honestly, the expectations are both low and high for this one. High for the sense that everyone is absolutely loving the show right now, and I'm sure the quality is great, but also low for the fact that the premise seems kind of boring. So far, all I know about this show is that it's a romance, I think, and it's about a girl with social anxiety, so she doesn't speak to anyone, and she has this whole like mysterious reputation about her or something. I actually don't know. So I'm expecting some quite painful to watch scenes of people just being fucking idiots and not capable of speaking to each other whatsoever. I'm really not sure what could happen, so let me get into it and then I'll come back, you know, once I'm done. Okay. I think I'm going to be saying this a lot with this series, but Komi-san definitely exceeded my expectations in episode 1 alone. They kind of blew my socks off, as you know, us British fellas would say. I would go as far as saying it's proper good, innit, mate? Nah, but like, dead ass. It seems like it's going to be a banger of a show. After watching like episode 1 alone, the conversations weren't awkward so far with Komi-san. It was actually like rather cute and heartwarming to see her and Tadano having a conversation on the chalkboard. One thing I did think about during that entire conversation was how much chalk must they have used? Like, imagine coming back to class as a teacher and all of the chalk mysteriously disappears. Why would someone steal it? Or did they just throw it away? Did Austin eat all of it again? All of these questions and no real answers. But other than that, I was kind of in awe. I like the tonal shifts in the show from really wholesome to Kaguya-sama style humor, I guess. It was fun to watch the entire time. I'm sure there are far more channels out there to properly analyze the show, so, you know, I'm gonna do it my own way and just tell you all the cool things that I know I just really enjoyed. Like, I really loved how typography was used in the show. They really leaned into using text in like a fun way. There is constantly something flying across the screen, or there are, you know, like sound effects popping up like straight JoJo vibes, and I really love the cutesy art style. You're gonna have to come out and say it. I don't find Komi-san design all that beautiful or anything, you know, nothing to simp over. I am straight, like, I swear. Please, guys, my male audience, don't walk away. I have good taste in anime women. Look, I like Fubuki, Rias, and Urtsu, and maybe like Yoko after the time skip. Oh wait, 3 or 4 of them are redheads. Do I have a thing for ginger waifus? Okay, before I make a certain someone mad at me, let me move on and mention how I prefer the cute art style. It just makes for great comedy, and it's so easy to tell what the characters are thinking. With a show where an entire character can't talk, it's important to find other ways to express their emotions. Also, remember how I mentioned that this is a romance show in the intro? Well, before watching the show, I've never actually been on the My Anime List page to realise that the show is slice of life and comedy. So, I was completely wrong. I do hope it ends up being a nice story where Komi-san gets friends and doesn't really force a romantic relationship with anyone. The soundtrack is also something I really love. I even enjoyed a nice little ASMR of the chalkboard. It's a really satisfying sound, almost on the same level of your mum's moans. Like, the sound design is great. And the soundtrack hits hard. You know, it's almost like my dad after a few too many drinks. Alright, just kidding, guys. My dad doesn't hate me. We never really lived together. Anyways, I want to go watch more Komi-san. So to end all of this up, Komi-san easily blew away my expectations of a show that is both funny and emotional. It will make you feel even lonelier than you might already be. So please stop watching so much anime and go make some friends just like Komi-san. Watch Bakuman, subscribe, and peace.